But y'all come see me and Jessica if we sign up and we go audition to be in the Dream Girls.
Turn the wigs around. Oh, Dana, it's so.
I was listening to it on the. If y'all don't know, if you're an actress or actor, a black one specifically, because it's gonna be a predominantly black production, because we're no white people in Dream Girls. Red Mountain will be having auditions.
Dream Girls.
This ain't a shameless plug, just in case I know a lot of people might watch this.
The ones who did that.
I'm definitely a shoebop bop girl. Mm-hmm. So I said already, I'm going for L'Oreal. L'Oreal loves Jimmy. Look, come on.
L'Oreal loves Jimmy.
But L'Oreal, come on now.
I would be so weak.
I'd be up there acting a fool. I just wanted to be clear. If Albany ever acted this, I'm just know I'm acting a fool. Y'all would never hear the end of me. I would be like, I was in Dream Girls. But
I don't care who did the production. It could be First Baptist Birmingham.
Right.
I'm like, I played Effie in First Baptist Birmingham.
I was L'Oreal. Yes.
Give me my flowers.
Yeah, I'll be the other girl. I don't even remember her name. Who was like, I can sing. Who actually ended up being in Why Did I Get Married?
Sharon Leal.
Very strong.
Beautiful.
It's a small world, y'all. It's a small world. But anyway,
beautiful.
Y'all have tuned back into another episode of Black Bougie and About It.
Watch your mouth.
Miss Effie White.
Okay.
From no second rate diva.
Who can sustain? I'm not feeling well.
I'm a crowd. On the way over here, because I was like, they really ganged up on my sis. They really, and then Curtis called her fat in front of everybody.
So did.
They went off on her in front of everybody. Yeah. Woo! If y'all haven't seen Dream Girls, which I don't know unless y'all have been living under a rock, because there's so many adaptations.
Man.
Shout out to one of the originals, Cheryl Lee Ralph, who won her Emmy finally.
I know that's right.
Won an Emmy for Abbott Elementary.
I know that's right. Her. Oh, I love her. She is so pretty. And for her to be in her 60s, that's a bad bitch.
Let me tell you something. Y'all say what y'all want about like these, y'all young women with the BBL, with the lashes and all that. But let me tell you something about that good old black don't crack beauty.
Yeah.
Because even people like Cicely Tyson look regal.
Gorgeous.
Until, the
beautiful skin.
Days, just like look good.
Wig always sitting right.
I'm all for doing what you want with your body and getting a little bow tie, a little something, some little filler, whatever. But like, don't just less is more. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Less is more.
I'm just saying, because some of y'all, I want to see what some of these big old BBL booties gonna look like by the time they 60 and 70 years old. Because it ain't no way they're gonna sit up like that no more. Because naturally, your body just starts to sag.
I mean, or they're gonna be like the Kardashians and start taking everything out and be like real thin, which they look stupid.
I heard that you technically can't get it. Like you can, but it's a very expensive, very dangerous surgery. And that what a lot of people do is just they end up losing the weight. Because technically you can lose your BBL weight. Like if you didn't get a big crazy like like K Michelle type shit where she literally had and I think she had butt implants too.
Yeah.
But if you naturally you can kind of, because there was one girl that I saw got a BBL and then she got pregnant. And then after she got pregnant, she lost all the baby weight and all that. And she lost like almost all her ass that she paid for. She was a YouTube girl.
Wow. I didn't know you could lose it like that. But
she didn't have she didn't like lose it, but it just didn't look as like
when she got it done.
Yeah, it was my waist.
See, that's my thing. I would wait until I start having kids. Cause I feel like if I had money, like I mean, while we're on the topic, if I had money, I feel like there's stuff all of us would do. Cause I know I'd be probably a cool sculpted ass bitch.
I say if you got it and you doing it for the right reason, and it's not for
what makes you happy. Yeah. But I feel like when you're so young and like, especially a lot of the girls that are still in their 20s,
like Lotto, I love. Don't get me wrong, Lotto, big Lotto. If you see
Lotto,
if you see I don't mean no
the biggest.
But what I'm terrified for you is what your ass gonna look like in like 10 years.
And she light skinned too. And this isn't a read, but you know how the light skinned girls, we gotta make sure we putting our sunscreen and things on.
She not.
You know what I'm saying?
She half white.
She half white. You know what I'm saying? And in your old years, that be reaching.
Yeah.
That be coming to grab be. So that's what I'm saying.
A lot of times with the mixed people, your white side don't start showing till you
get old.
Start getting old. You get old, and
yeah,
you must be mixed.
So yeah, I
just worry about her ass because Lotto's ass is huge. It's like, and everybody knows she got a BBL. Like this ain't no unknown thing. So my thing is like when even her breasts having kids and all of that because her ass is huge. Like if you remember Lotto on the rap game and Lotto ass now, that is a big ass difference. A big huge ass, literally a big ass difference. So I'm just like when you start having kids and all that because you have these people like Black China or even to me like Shekinah Joe who you got too much ass. Like you don't too much ass.
I really wish we would like. Cause I feel like it's two very like opposite spectrums. Cause on one end, absolutely do what makes you feel happy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as it's safe, especially if it's safe. Cause don't do anything illegal or anything cheap, and then you put your health at risk just so you can have a big ass. That's crazy, sis. Yeah. But like it's that, but also like everybody doesn't have to look the same.
Yeah.
Like everybody doesn't have to have a big ass, or like everybody don't have to have real big boobs. Like some girls look good, like skinny. Mm-hmm. Some girls are so proportioned.
Like, I hope Glorilla never does anything.
Yes.
She got them teeth done, and I'm all fucking the teeth. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah. I'm fucking you a pair of teeth. Okay.
But also, even with that, get them sized up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go to a good doctor right now. But because let me tell you right now, if I had the extra I'd go get some veneers right now.
I love Drea's teeth from Port Mines. Her teeth look so good.
I love me a good set of teeth.
Every time she smile, I be like, "That's some good work right there."
Yeah, I love me.
That's some good work.
I'm all fucking you a good pair of teeth, but like people like I know the internet is big on Glorilla. Like you should get a BBL.
Yeah,
I'm like no.
But then when she gets it, they gonna clown her for getting it
again. Because if you look at Glorilla's body, she has a body type that ain't meant to have no fat, nasty, big old wall to wall. And she's a petite woman. She's
a very small girl.
Small woman, and she's beautiful. Like she's good. So I just live your life, do it, but make
embrace your own like natural beauty.
Yeah,
and then I ain't gonna lie. I know people say this, but they don't be want to hear it. You really can build you a little booty in the gym. Now it's gonna actually take work, but at least like it's your own butt, and you done it in a healthy way, like, and you can kind of sculpt your body the way you want to. Some people really ain't meant, just like you said, they're not meant to be a thick girl.
Yeah.
So like, no matter how much you even work out, you'll never be built like that. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I think we just have to be careful the things we push because kids be looking at that, and then like. Kids think, oh, I had to have a big butt.
Yeah.
I had to have huge breasts, or like, if I don't have these things, boys aren't gonna like me. When meanwhile, niggas don't really care. They don't care if it's a little booty, a fat booty, a droopy booty, or it got tiger marks on the booty. They just see it's a booty.
180. The same niggas that wanted me at 180 is the same niggas that want me now at 150. And the same niggas that wanted me at 150 be the same niggas that wanted me when I was 125. And I'm being honest, I attract the same type of niggas, okay?
Yeah.
So it don't matter.
Roll. You gonna get rolled on.
It don't matter. Like, just find somebody who for you, who appreciates the stuff you do got. Ain't telling you to add this on, take this on, whatever.
Hell, they be needing a BBL they damn self.
Let me tell you, some of these men do look like they got a BBL, but we didn't
talk about y'all. Big booties.
But let's go ahead and get into what's kind of been going on with the world and just some of the things. We don't have a specific topic. We got several things we want to kind of talk about today. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about this. Well, you sent me this, and this just recently happened like overnight today.
Y'all excuse me, I'm eating a Hall.
It's okay.
Just because I like how they taste, not because I'm sick.
But there was a young lady at USC, which is the University of Southern California.
Correct.
And I'm assuming her name is Princess. That's what all I saw on social media. So if your name's not Princess, we talking about you, girl. But she tweeted a little clip saying that, she was so proud and happy and excited, basically, that she had created the first majorette team at USC, which is a predominantly white institution. Mm-hmm. And baby, you would have thought she would have said, fuck Barack Obama or something, because baby, y'all was upset. The black people on the internet was are very, very, right now, still currently very upset because they feel like majorette dancing is a, traditionally HBCU black school thing.
Yeah.
And now they feel like she's taking this black thing and kind of putting it in a white space. So personally, as I've been to both, so I went to HBCU and I went to a PWI. So I feel like I can kind of give my opinion on this and talk about both sides. I understand as a person who might have gone to HBCU or comes from a family who's very like big on historically
the culture,
colleges, and the culture. Why, or even as a black person, why you would feel some type of way. I can understand, because we do seem to be kind of in this time where we're taking a lot of black things and putting them on the front street kind of for white people, where it can almost seem like this kind of like what's the term? Shucking jive. You shucking and jiving for the man. But I was watching Viola Davis kind of talk about the Woman King and all of that, and we'll talk about that eventually. Not this episode, but when we
maybe next episode.
But just kind of talking about you sometimes have to, and she didn't say it in relation to this, but she was kind of just saying like sometimes you have to do these black things in these white spaces to be able to create the platform for more people after you to be able to have the space and opportunity to do similar things or do the same thing. So as a black person, I can understand like, dang, this is sacred, this is ours. But I saw somebody say like, everybody can't afford to go to no HBCU. Because let me tell you something. The main reason I left the illustrious Howard University was because it was fucking $40,000 a semester. And who the fuck got that?
Yeah, I feel like, okay, as a person who went to a PWI twice, and I graduated from one. We both did. And I went to the PWIs of all PWIs because I went to UA first.
I don't know. I think what's above that? Maybe some out in Texas.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I mean, because it's extreme.
Yeah,
like at least UAB is very like multicultural, and they try to be. But they have a large population of like we have a diverse group of students.
Yeah,
whereas like at Alabama, you really didn't. When I was there, at least things could be different now, but I mean, you would be the only black person in a lot of your classes sometimes, especially depending on what your major was. That was normal. I don't really see the problem, and I do get why, like, I know we hold things like near and dear to us because we get tired of our shit being like stolen and then watered down, and then next thing you know, you're gonna see some white bitches out there trying to do this. Then we're gonna be mad because I'll be mad.
Like that period girl, y'all gonna period her ass into a whole record deal. She's gonna be just like Bad Baby and Woe Vicky and the rest of these white girls whose whole aesthetic is acting like a nigga. And then y'all gonna be mad.
Please don't.
When y'all was the main
Please
making them famous.
Please don't. But here's the thing. And a lot of the reason why I didn't go to a HBCU was because it was very unorganized. It didn't have anything to do with like me not liking the school and not wanting to go. It was because it was unorganized as fuck. Like it took so long for my paperwork and stuff to process. I won't name the school because then y'all think I'm really being shady. But like, it's so
you take a look at like the history and things.
Yeah.
Like, even I said the school I went to, Howard, they had that whole scandal where the fucking finance department was stealing folks money.
Exactly.
Or you have all these other stories that come out about schools where the schools be broke down and be asbestos.
Come on now.
Dorms, mold,
wasp nest in your room.
A couple years ago at my house, hit the roof. A guy stabbed his roommate and killed him, and I remember that. And I think it was over.
What you call it? Willie. He was saying how his cousin or somebody went to my house and he got robbed on campus.
I mean, that's not nothing.
That's not out of the ordinary.
UAB,
they do the robbing too.
Tell some wild stories. Don't let UAB fool y'all.
It's because it's right in the middle of downtown too.
Money for PR. That's all. That's
UA too.
UAB. I'm saying in comparison to like HBCU.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They are, these major universities can.
They can sweep a lot of stuff under the rug.
UAB is. Let me tell you, if you go to UAB, you know what UAB really known for, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't say it, but y'all know it is. They be having a problem.
Yeah. I mean, when I was on the orientation team at UA, they would tell us like if the parents or the member bounders ask you about such and such. Just tell them, we've moved on from that. They're doing everything they can to work and to figure things out.
You were there when that person got killed off the boat or something, right?
I did. That happened my freshman year. And then also I was there when the whole like sorority debacle was going on with like not letting the black girls, wanting them to rush and all that stuff. But yeah, full circle to say I don't really think it's a problem. I think that a lot of black people they really do be wanting more like black culture things at the PWIs. I know people will say, well, why don't you go to the HBCU? Well, for reasons like we just named, because sometimes unorganized as fuck, it's raggedy as fuck. I really do get tired of a lot of people saying like, oh, the illustrious whatever, but if you so like gung-ho about your school, y'all need to start donating and giving money to these schools. Because let me tell you something, one of the reasons why a lot of them PWIs like get huge sorority houses and all this stuff, it isn't all the funding, it's because their alumni give money. Like a lot of these Divine Nine, child, I'm not in it, but a lot of those houses like down there in Alabama, they look a damn fool compared to what the white girls in them had. And that's because their alumni don't give any money. So like we're gonna need to start like being about that action. And stop getting mad at people for just creating a space so that they can feel comfortable on the campus they chose to go to. Because if that's the case, then why have the Divine Nine there? Like why have Black Student Union clubs there? Or why have all these other things? Like they just trying to feel included in a space that's really trying to exclude, oppress, and forget about your ass. Like, so that's how I feel about that. And then when I was trying to go to said school, they didn't even have a teacher there, like a professor for my major. And I found that out.
One of the reasons why people really don't go to HBCU because a lot of and this is no disrespect to no college, but I'm gonna speak more specifically on
my chair is slowly going down.
The state of Alabama. A lot of these HBCUs in the state of Alabama were created to be like schools for teachers. So a lot of the like HBCUs here locally don't have majors or don't have departments for our majors. So it's like, I can go to Miles and major in communications, but like, what does that really mean?
And they're not going to have the resources that I need to do said job.
To try to be successful. Or they like start me off on it. And that's no disrespect to them because it's a larger issue with like funding, with them being some of these institutions being private, so they can't receive government funding. It's a lot of things, but I think it's kind of cruel to like kind of shit on this girl Parade when she did something historical for USC and for the black people there at USC.
And a lot of times those organizations already exist at the school. They just don't perform at the games. Honestly, I think it's fun because it'll make the games more fun, because Alabama didn't hardly play no fun songs. Nobody stayed for halftime. They'll be doing Elvis tributes and shit during halftime. I'm definitely finna drink the floppy flask that I have taped to my thigh during that time. If you know, you know. Like, girl, it's boring. Okay, they only played like one rap song.
I lived during UAB halftime.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it'll just be more fun. Like, I think for black people, we have to stop this like separatism all the time. Good hair, bad hair, light skin, dark skin, poor, rich. Like, oh, she went to a PWI, I go to HBCU. Y'all, we are all a bunch of niggas trying to figure it out. Be glad, like, or like cheer on another black girl going to school, like walking in her purpose, doing something she likes.
She didn't have to go through to start that. Like, cause
it's not easy.
Excuse me, spitting in my mouth. Sorry, but that shit ain't easy. Because as a person, like when I was at UAB, a lot of people don't know this, but my junior year, BSAC planned a whole black homecoming week, and UAB had never had that.
Wow.
And my advisor almost lost her job. We got so much flack. Like, I got an email from UAB homecoming saying you all should have reached out to us so that we could have planned something together instead of you doing your own separate thing, because now it makes it look like, we don't. So like planning black stuff at a PWI is not no small feat. Like, it's not something you just, okay, let me plan this shit for the niggas. No, because they actually don't want you planning shit for the niggas. Like, that's the whole point. They don't want you to have a space to be like feel comfortable. A lot of times to be a nigga, they want you to conform to whatever it is they got going on.
Yeah, and then too, you got to think about the fact that a lot of like, and I'm just using this as an example, but say like the Crimsonettes, they're supposed to be majorettes or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're kind of like the school's dance girls. Mm-hmm. They may not view what those dance girls do as real dance.
Yeah.
Because they haven't, when the fact of the matter is those girls are better dancers, mm-hmm. and they've been dancing the same amount of time
with no training,
with no training, and a lot of them have been like been doing on point ballet. They just very versatile dancers. Mm-hmm. They can do the same stuff. It's just that a lot of their stuff is weak as fuck. Mm-hmm. So like, why would I want to join that? Yeah. And then they only pick like 1 or 2 black girls. Mm-hmm. At a time, for real. I've never seen 5 Crimsonettes at one time.
I can say the same for UAB.
Just 5. I've never seen it.
UAB, I think, had maybe 2 or 3 black girls, and had one of them, the third one I don't know about. She looked I couldn't really tell.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. Yeah, I think we have to stop being so like hard on each other. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not even as hard on white folks all the time as we are hard on each other, and we're just trying to make it. And I don't like that, and it's not giving.
Shout out to you, Princess. You keep doing your thing. Don't let these people shit on your parade, because when y'all start doing shit and getting Nike campaigns and all this other shit, then the black people gonna be like, oh yeah, this is great. Look at that.
But no, they're gonna be like, why did they give it to them at USC and not give it to the girls at the HBCUs?
Well, they have,
and they have.
So you can't say nothing, because they actually have. They've given what they call, and it was the big girls at that the honeybees down there at Alabama State.
And they fine.
A whole campaign with Nike.
They fine, so,
girl, Princess, live your dreams. You keep your majorette team going on with USC. I think Sweetie went to USC, so she probably gonna fuck around.
And she was a dance girl.
And fuck around and get a sponsorship with Sweetie, get a whole thing, and y'all gonna be sitting there talking about some. Oh, I love this. Be the same people who was talking about you, girl. Like, just whatever.
Keep it real cute. So the next comment, speaking of keeping it real cute,
this shit was not cute.
It wasn't cute at all. But she wants you to be cute though, to be hanging out with her. Erica Banks, if you don't know who she is, because I barely do.
Bust it. That's her song.
Yeah. Oh, hey sis.
Bussy.
Is you whatever? Okay. Erica Banks, the rapper, she came out with this video basically, and then she actually
look physically. I don't want her to come because the look of everything is so important to me. Like, if she ain't thick enough, no. Her not did good enough, no. Can't dress, no. Skinny, no. And it's like, I don't feel like I'm discriminating. I just want a certain type of look. She could be the sweetest girl I ever met in my life, but if she don't look
her like a close friend story, but I guess one of her friends was offended.
And that's why I be careful what the fuck I put on the close friends, because y'all motherfuckers gonna record some shit. Y'all gonna record some shit.
So they screen recorded what she said, and basically she said that when she goes to the club, there's a certain like aesthetic. Okay. There's a certain aesthetic for her friends that she wants them to have. There's a certain way she wants them to look. She basically wants them to be like real thick, big booty bitches. She wants them to be girls who gonna dance, girls who gonna twerk. She said, like, if you can't dress, no. If you're skinny, no. Yeah. And she was like, you can be the nicest girl, but I don't want you to come with me because that's not what I'm trying to like give off in the club. Yeah. And so obviously that's stupid. So her comments have gotten a lot of flack. She
even has made a statement today saying like, basically we took what she said out of context. You know how people come back and try to clean it up, that she loves skinny women and she's had skinny girls in her videos and now do I think she made that video or was on her close friends trying to be like, I don't like skinny bitches,
I don't think she was doing that.
There's a way you should say things, and sometimes I think I was listening to See the Thing Is, and they said sometimes you don't need to say shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up.
One of the things that irks my soul about a lot of like new like people that are in the public eye nowadays. People could probably say the same thing about us, but be that as may, we two college educated women. People don't have any tact. Like they don't have any, I won't say filter, because I feel like we don't have any filter on here, but like they don't express themselves well. Like for her to be a rapper, you literally have to be well spoken, and so you're supposed to be. So for her, even like what she wrote was like grammatically incorrect when she responded, and it just sounded stupid. And also, I feel like we have to stop holding some of these like random rapper girls that like become famous with all the things. Even some of these like random rappers that I never heard about. Because now lately on the Shade Room, they be talking about rappers. I have no idea who the fuck they are.
Between Shade Room and Jasmine Brand, I'd be like, some of this news
who are they?
News. Some of this is not news.
Who are they?
Who is Lil Tekka or Lil Tika?
Who are they?
Lil so and so and I'm be some of this.
I don't know them.
Or these YouTube couples, they be like, so and so done broke up. Who?
I don't know them. So that's what I'm saying. We have to stop like taking what they say and like actually trying to make sense out of it. Yeah. Because it's not gonna make sense.
And a lot of times they be trolling and they know what they do.
Yeah, a lot of times they be trolling, and honestly, a lot of times these are some ignorant ass folks. Like a lot of these folks is some very gutter ass niggas. Yeah. I hate to say it like that, but you're not gonna get a whole lot out of these people. It's like when Ari, she used to say the little shit like, "Oh, I want my nigga to like hem me up and like put his hands on me," and people was like going in on her about it, and then she doubled down about what she said. What did you think? You think you're finna get like profound thoughts out of them?
No.
And you not.
And I hate to say it. And I know y'all probably gonna eat me up in the comments for this, but it be always be these bitches that look a certain way. I'm sorry, like, and I'm not against the doing stuff, but it be the certain type of women with a certain type of lifestyle who do a certain type of shit, who bring only a certain amount of shit to the table, who get on the internet and then try to like basically tear down regular ass women. And I don't understand that. Like I don't, because you was once a regular ass bitch. The ass is only 2 years old.
Yeah.
The ass is new. The lash extensions is new. Cause like, what do you have when you take all that away? Who are you after all that? You one day away from being a 9 to 5 ass bitch like the rest of the people.
But also, like, let your work speak for itself. Like that's what really bothers me. Like you talking about all these different things, but you're not bragging on none of your accolades. Yeah. You're not bragging on none of the things, like outside of the Busted song and maybe these comments. When have we ever talked about you and what for?
And to me, that just speaks to your character, because to me, I care about people around me character. I don't give a fuck. You can be green, red, blue, short, tall, fat, skinny, wear hoodies and jeans or dresses and heels. I don't care. Like, but it's about your character, who you are as a person. I don't want to go to the club with nobody who's gonna fight all the time.
Now, see, that's what I was about to say. If she was on her Instagram talking about like it's certain friends you have for the club, or it's certain friends you have for this. Okay, that's true. I think that's everybody. Like, I don't really think I'm a club friend. Cause I'm not a like on the table twerking kind of friend. I'm definitely gonna drink. I will do shots with you all night. I will smoke.
Stood up on something was in Mexico, cause that's a you know
what I'm saying. Had to do that.
You know you out.
You gotta get your money's worth.
When you got a once in a lifetime type thing,
you gotta do some things.
But I'm not about to be out here fucking Casanova or 3,000 bar standing on the table.
That's not me. But that's never been me either. So I feel like any of my friends, they know like Jesse's not gonna do that. Like, but if you want to talk about shots, hookah, smoking, a little edible, concert, something we can dress up for.
We gonna have a time now. It just ain't gonna be at the club.
I'm down for all that. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with like knowing you have friends for certain things, but like she ain't had to go in talking about how they look. Like, and then too, y'all stop talking about how she look now.
Yeah, it was like you and that BBL, and I was like,
because now they talking about how she look, but that's another reason why you got to be quiet.
Cause let me tell y'all, if y'all ain't learned nothing from that Lizzo and Aries Spears situation, keep your motherfucking mouth shut. Because I guarantee that man wouldn't be in this situation that he in if he wouldn't have said shit about Lizzo. But he went out there and he said all that shit. People start digging. People start trying to find shit because you want to keep your mouth shut. Sit in the back and eat your motherfucking.
It definitely added to it. Yeah, definitely added to it.
And his days just keep on getting worse. That's the sad part.
So, yeah, because I saw he was on a podcast or something after that. He was crying, talking about.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Crying, talking about how his career was over with. I mean, sir, I feel bad for him, but you have to learn how to shut up sometimes. And as I say that, let me make sure I go delete some of my old tweets.
I already did it at the beginning of the year. I went and deleted a whole bunch of shit. You can't say shit before like October 2021 or something. But I went and deleted so much shit because I'm not. Y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping. Because
I hardly tweet, but I'm sure like in the past, even when I was in high school or like. Cause I love to say like somebody can't sing or whatever, so I always think about that. Like when we get,
but that's not bad. That's not
bad. I do. I feel like how JT said the other day. Did you see when Nicki Minaj had her?
On the live.
So they was talking about that, and they was like, JT, like, why you let her punk you like that? Blah blah blah. She was like, if I said it then, I can say it now. Like I was just playing. She know I love her. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about some of my old tweets, or even some of these videos. Like I've listened to some of our old podcasts, and I don't necessarily agree with what I said. Mm-hmm. But if I said it then, I'ma stand on it.
Or you could be like sometimes, like Charlamagne, for instance, when back in the day when Charlamagne was before he went to therapy. Charlamagne used to be a character, okay?
Yeah.
And niggas would come on there and Charlamagne would straight up tell him, yo, shit is trash, bruh. But guess what? Them niggas would go to the studio and work their ass off so that when they came back, Charlamagne would tell that his shit was good. So hell, you might tweet and say, bitch, the bitch was all key, but hell, maybe. Just maybe. You know what you're talking about. And
I just feel like
maybe she need to go reevaluate.
Now, I was talking about this with one of my friends like a few weeks ago, and I feel like we talked about this on here. People don't like to take critiques. Mm-hmm. And I think because nowadays everything like comes across as so mean and like them being a hater. But it's like if you were in the arts or even if you did sports, you have to like tape yourself and you watch it back. Mm-hmm. You literally take notes on everything you need to like work on or right here I should have moved this way, or I see I'm moving with my right hand, let me move with my left. Like if you're in the arts, people or you perform and they say you have this like twitch or whatever, make sure you keep your arms down, or you blink a lot, might want to work on that. Like girl, you come from the world of people correcting you. Yeah. How else would you get better? Yeah. People just telling you do good all the time. It's like now we live in this like A for effort trophy ass world.
Very much
that's so. Punk as fuck.
Yeah.
Like you need to do better. Yeah. And the girls be off key. Impress us.
And look, y'all already know me. If y'all see that, y'all know me. I'm a double down ass bitch. That's just how I live my life. There has not been many times that Albany Ayana has said, you know what, I was wrong. And because I be doubling, I'm gonna take shit to the grave. Okay?
To the what? Say it again.
Grave.
The deep voice.
The grave. I'm gonna take and that might be either my strong suit or my flaw. We working on it. I don't know yet. But that's just how I am. So if y'all pull up, because I know I got tweets out there that say I can't stand white people, and
I mean,
don't do the shit y'all.
I said it today when I was driving to work.
I'm standing 10 toe down on whatever I have said. It's just gonna.
White people know they be doing stupid ass shit.
I think that's how people really get caught up. They say shit, and then when people say something, they want to be like, no, just be like, I said that shit. And that's
I know some of y'all gonna be mad about some of the stuff I say on here about with the children and the things of all that. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, that's what I think for real. I'm sorry.
Speaking of doubling down. Oh Lord Jesus.
Speaking of children, hell,
because that's how he act.
That's how they both look. Tory Lanez.
Don't do August like that.
Oh,
he fine, and he got that thing on him.
I think fine is subjective.
And he can sing. You don't think he can sing?
Tory Lanez and August Alsina got into a fight.
Kissing,
you know what I'm saying?
Tattoo. Don't act like August wasn't in his bag with that.
August was in his bag. I hate that his career turned out the way it turned out.
He should never went over there with the Smiths.
And I think all of the things in his personal life too greatly affected him. But yeah, see, and that's another reason why you got to be about your business and be about your work and stop with the other shit. And I know the industry is like crazy too, so there's probably a whole lot that go into that we don't know about. But I really hate that he didn't he
got lost in the
do what we thought he was gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically he got into a fight with Tory Lanez.
There wasn't no fight. They jumped that man.
Yeah, Tory Lanez and his people on 1 August Alsina. 7 men and Tory allegedly jumped August Alsina after he refused to speak to him due to past issues. If you've seen the video, you.
Man, I wish you would have got that.
I did get it.
You did? Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
You knocked his ass out, Tori? You knocked him out?
That they were, walking past each other because I think they're on the same tour.
Yeah.
And
Tory stuck out
his hand trying to talk to him. August walked right by him.
He looked at that shit and kept getting pushed.
I don't know why people think just because maybe it's been some time or
But I'm the same way. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
If we got real beef, which that's what August felt like they had, I'm not fucking speaking to you. Now, if you come up to me and you say, "Hey, I need to talk to you so we can I might entertain the conversation. But as far as some, "Hey, how you doing?" type, I'm not fucking speaking to you.
And that's how I feel too. Yo, as it pertains to holding grudges, and y'all know I'm a Taurus, the Lord gonna have to deal with me because if you cross me, you might as well be dead. I don't know you anymore, for real. So with him, I don't know why he would think he would speak to him. I guess maybe he just
when they ain't had no conversation prior. That's my thing. It's like if you and the nigga been beef and say y'all had this beef, y'all have not had no sit down, y'all have not had no conversation, y'all ain't hit each other in the DM like, "Hey bro, let's let this shit go," whatever.
Yeah.
Why do you expect him to dap you up in the hallway?
And then he must not be over it if his first response is to whoop his ass because
But that's that Napoleon complex. That's that little nigga syndrome. That's what
he just strike me as he must be crazy or something. Like he fly off at the handle a lot.
That's that little nigga shit. And I promise you, if you ever, because have you ever dated a man who was short, a real short nigga?
No.
He 5'9", 5'8". I'm talking about 5'5" and below, 5'6" and under. Them niggas get mad fast.
It's not hard to be taller than me.
They get mad so fast because I had to block a little nigga the other day till he got right. Because the nigga, you texting me, you calling me.
Girl said she had to block a little nigga.
I did. Because you texting me, you calling me, "Oh, I want to see you. Let me take you out when I come to town. When can I come see you? Can I take you to dinner?" You blowing me up. And then you mad because I'm not, I guess, moving at the pace you expect me to. So you want to be like, "You're so annoying. You get on my nerves. You're so annoying. Every time I talk to you, it's annoying." I said, "Nigga, stop calling in. Leave me the fuck alone. You come to me. I don't come to you. So if I'm that annoying, take that shit on." And guess what? I blocked that nigga. Then I seen him in person, and he came and he brought me a drink, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I was upset." Yeah, get your shit together. That's that little nigga shit. That's why I swore little niggas off in 2021. My New Year's resolution.
I ain't never talked to a short dude before. I am not really attracted to short dudes. Like I said, it's not hard to be taller than me. I'm not that tall, so
I fucking hate it. And
fortunately
they got
never been
complex.
there.
And if you don't know what Napoleon complex is, this is where we teach y'all.
See how much hair is
it's all that earth
doing that thing.
You want to switch?
No, it's okay.
But Napoleon complex, and this is according to Merriam-Webster, is a domineering or aggressive attitude perceived as a form of overcompensation for being physically small or short.
We and baby, that with is the definition.
Tory fucking Lanez, if I ain't never seen it. Because see, and to me, this is what further. And I know we talked about this some months ago, and I said, I didn't care. We didn't care no more about all this. But I think it further proves the point that nigga probably definitely shot Meg. Because why the fuck are you jumping a nigga? for not speaking to you.
It must have been the like because everybody saw him.
Yeah,
and
he felt everybody in the hallway. Because everybody, if you saw the video, everybody in the hallway was like, "Damn, you gonna let that nigga do to you like that?" And you know, one thing a nigga can't stand is to be embarrassed. Woo!
Yeah. I mean,
niggas can't stand that. Niggas can't stand that. So he had to prove his manhood. He had to show he had balls and his balls had dropped. So he decided, and to me, that was even more pussy ass shit to go jump August.
I mean, it'd have been different if he jumped him 1-on-1, but you had your whole like security team.
You paid people to beat this man up when he was by himself.
Yeah.
That's pussy shit. So
I don't really have anything else to say about them. I don't know. We was actually just talking about this because well, my coworker asked me would I ever date a Hispanic guy, and I was like, they had to meet the height requirement because you know a lot of them be kind of short.
But I don't know. I'm gonna let Pedro on them because let me tell you, tell Pedro, hey, I need me a little coffee table. Friday, you gonna have that coffee table. You tell them, hey, I need to get the 4 tires on my car. They gonna find the 4 tires. Let me tell you about the Latinos. Them Latinos gonna get that shit done.
The only thing.
But you gonna be pregnant, baby.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm good, love, enjoy.
Babies.
I'm good, love, enjoy.
Let me tell you, men, and they protect their women. They stand up for theirs. I ain't never seen no Latino man not ride for his, Latino brothers and sisters.
Tell me how them goddamn kids, you better ride.
Let me tell you, that's one thing they got over there is camaraderie. Community.
Camaraderie.
Okay, yes. Look, let me tell you, I date me little Pedro.
I mean, he definitely bring it home.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Go to the next topic.
I'm just saying, I do it.
What they called you in Tulum? Abani. All right, so this is kind of a fun one. Not fun, but it might get the girls going.
Yes.
Should your partner remove previous pictures with exes from social media when you all get in a relationship?
Girls, these are memories. If I left my memories on my social media, I can do that.
It's my time.
It's my page.
That era is over.
It's my page. So you want me to delete the girls that I've dated because you on my page?
Well, let me ask you this: what need do you have to keep them on your page?
It's there. It's a memory that I may want to.
It could still be a memory if you archive it. It don't delete. It just archives.
It's giving Issa Rae insecure vibes.
It's disrespectful to have other women that you've dated on the page when you're posting me.
I was with the girls. These are memories.
Cause you got a nigga. I don't got no nigga. So this all speaking from hypothetical. But you got a man. So I want to know, like, if you was like going through his Instagram and you saw some picture from a girl 2 years ago, would you be like, why this shit still up here?
I would say, why this shit still up here?
I know I would.
I feel like you can at least like archive it. So can't you do that like where the people can't see it, but you can see it?
That or hell, screenshot that bitch, keep it in your pic.
Yeah, because so. And this is what I'm gonna liken it to, but I feel like it is different because it's social media, so everybody can see it. But you know, as women, men have given us gifts, and I don't get gifts back, so I'm most definitely gonna keep the gifts from one nigga to the next.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't give that away, but pictures, I would take the pictures down. I might have me a little memory box or something in the closet that he don't know about, and I just put some things in there. Yeah. You know, like, and then I can show my kids.
I think tangible items are different, like you said. Yeah. But like, to me, and this is just me, and it's not because I'm like the world needs. I think if you are posting me on this same page, you damn sure need to get rid of the
yes.
Because I agree with that. Going over his sister wives, so I wouldn't think we got something going on with. So
and people should not be able to like track when you broke up with somebody and like
July 2019 he was with Keisha. Now September 2022 he with me. I don't want that.
I don't like that.
Keisha disappeared.
And then you know how like when celebrities break up, like when Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan broke up, like the day we found out, them pictures was gone.
That's how the shade room be like. So and so broke up because they allegedly unfollowed each other and deleted all their pictures off Instagram.
Yeah, like so that's what I'm saying. I would get rid of the photos too. I'm sure they always have them and they always have like the memories.
The only justification I would see, and this is a very like extreme case, is if it was like the mother of your children or something, and it was like a picture where she gave birth, or it was like a family memory type thing. Then you have a little bit of wiggle room because it's like, you know, that's your kids, you know.
Or even if it's like present day photos and say like you and the mom and the kid blowing out the candles or something, or are y'all doing something like that, then okay, I don't think that's nothing bad. But like y'all old pictures of like when y'all went to Jamaica and shit,
delete that shit,
or at least delete the ones that she in. Cause I know I've seen a lot of girls, like even celebrity girls, they'll take the pictures down, but if you scroll through, all the pictures of the nigga is gone. But they were still in the selfies. But
no, I respect that. That's what I'm saying. Just get rid of the pictures of you and the girl, or you and the guy, or you and whoever. Yeah. Like, I think, cause to me, and when you keep that stuff out there like that, it's like almost like you ain't moved on.
Yeah,
we ain't grown past this, you know. And I know the guy in the little IG read was saying, "What if I had a memory?" I'm like, you can keep the memory, screenshot that bitch. Like I said,
I feel like you kind of leaving the door open too.
Yeah, like I just
like, do you plan on?
I just like, why do you want people to still know about her? Like, if they follow you and they your friends, they know you dated her, so you ain't gotta keep the picture of you and Rose up.
Not Rose.
That's just what came to my head. Let go. Throw it away.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
And there's not. I don't have no middle ground on that. That's just gonna me being honest.
Yeah, I think
if I get with a guy like right now, if I got into a relationship, I would tell him like, you don't have to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. And now I'm gonna be honest, my boyfriend and I, we don't really post each other like that for real. Like everybody knows that we're together, but we don't post each other for real. I don't really feel a way about that because I'm not a big poster. Yeah. So I don't feel like it's something like done on purpose. Like I'm trying to be secretive or anything.
I wouldn't care about a man posting me until I became his wife, and that's just how I feel.
Yeah, like, I mean, of course
I would be cool. Like, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be like kind of looking at him a certain way if he like we've been together like a year and he never posted shit. Yeah. But I also like okay, but it's like them. And I think I said this on the podcast before. Them niggas who got wives, who you don't know, when you go on that page, ain't a liquor marriage seeping through the seams. That is a red.
That's a red flag to me. You ain't got no anniversary picture up or no like.
Oh, when she gave birth to y'all children, I know about the kids, but I like
because I know certain like regular 9 to 5 men. A lot of them may not be big posters, but like you said, for a kid birthday or like y'all go on a family trip or like it's gonna be some like group photos of y'all or like she on your story or something like that.
I post your wife because my thing is, and then people will be like, "Well, I'm private with my relationship." I'm like, so you'll put your children out there, you'll put your kids' face out there, but you don't want to put your wife's face out there. Yeah. To me, it's given. I don't like her. I don't think she's attractive.
To me, it's given. I'm still talking to hoes.
Yeah, it's like I still want to live my life.
Yeah, and I don't want nobody to know that I got a wife. If you look at my social media, that's what it's really giving to me. Not even that your wife ain't attractive. It's just giving me you are
she's not. But you don't think she's not. She is because men when they think they got a piece on them, they usually like to show that off.
Some of them don't. Some men be possessive as fuck, and when they be knowing they got a pretty girlfriend, they don't want her to go nowhere. So they don't want nobody else to know their girlfriend cute. That's why me and some of them be like trying to police women's outfits and stuff all the time. You know, you married a bad bitch, she gonna be a bad bitch. You can't be mad because she a bad bitch. Yeah, some of them don't want to post you.
Assume they cheating. I'm sorry, but if you married and you got one, and I don't see no Mother's Day post. That be that one. That be that one. Like, oh, it's one dude right now. I be like, I just, I remember when he worked out with some other people that I knew, and I told the people he worked out with he was married, and they didn't know. And I was like, how y'all spend all this time together working out and shit, and y'all two niggas.
The nigga don't bring his wife up. Oh, okay. That's why.
Woo! I'm gonna pray for y'all.
See, that's what it's giving to me. You don't give me that sis ain't cute. It's giving that
cheater.
Yeah, it's giving you're a secretive nigga.
It's giving you're unfaithful.
So speaking of being unfaithful, and a cheater and relationships, you know that's our favorite topic, I guess. Do you think men should date on a budget? Hear us out.
I think they should date within their budget, and this is based on. And I'm gonna put the clip in here, like we'll make sure y'all understand the context of what we're talking about. But there was this life coach that Jessica sent me. It was a TikTok, but she sent it to me on a real version. You know, all the same at this point. But there was a life coach, and she basically was saying, like, the issue with a lot of men now today, and I think she even said more specifically black men today, is that they go after high maintenance women, but then complain about the woman being high maintenance to the point where they try to basically bring her down to their level and negotiate with her, with the high maintenance woman, what they willing to do instead of just getting a woman who on their level. And we don't have to do no negotiating. And I think that's true because if y'all remember, if y'all watched, if you go back to the episode, the Icebreaker special episode with Polar Jocks, he said on there that if you as a man, this was coming from another man. This ain't even come from me. Again, if y'all go back, go watch it. He said, I'm just saying because
this ain't even coming from me.
Because you know they like that. Somebody told me the other day, all you do is go off on niggas on your social media. That's all you do is talk about how niggas ain't shit. And I just be like, if y'all didn't give me nothing to talk about, I wouldn't talk about it. But whatever. But the man said you shouldn't even date if you ain't got no money. And he said that was any nigga. He said any man across the board. If you ain't got no money, you don't need to be trying to date. And that's what be killing me is that, like the lady said, it's like y'all go after these women who got the dress on, got the designer purse, got the hair done, got the nails done, got her own this nice car, got her own apartment, got all of these things. And then when you date her, and then she's looking at you like, you know, I'm expecting you to contribute. I'm expecting you to help out. Y'all be like, no, y'all just want to get some money. I want to try to do that. And it's like, I was doing this shit before I got with you. So you already knew what the whoop was when you got here, my nigga.
Girls, I know we talk about this a lot, or we have, and I feel like in the podcast world, like this is talked about all the time. I agree. I don't think that you should be dating straight up if you don't have any money. And I feel like that's exactly what she said on the post. That is men problem. They like nice looking women who are very well kept, who keep themselves looking good, who do all the things. But I don't think men understand that all those things cost money, and it ain't cheap. Okay, especially nowadays, the girls are taxing in this economy. Okay,
$400.
So
nails, another $100 something.
Yeah,
clothes. Another order $200-$400 depending on where I'm ordering from.
Right.
You know,
like, I mean everything really waxing, you know, all that stuff, like, y'all, it costs money. So like, you know, normally some men, they be like, oh, let me pay for your hair, oh, let me do this. Or women, sometimes we're looking for men to like not handle things for us, take things off our plate. Like, I don't think it's unreal for your man to be like, oh, here go your nail money, you know, I got you this time. Or not like it's a requirement, but just like as a nice gesture. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously if she was doing it before you, it's an upkeep thing. She's gonna keep doing it. So it's like, if that's the kind of woman you like, don't you know that those are the kind of things that come along with it? It's like if you buy a Mercedes Benz, if you don't have a lot of money, you probably shouldn't buy a Mercedes Benz, because the maintenance on it is expensive. The tires are more expensive, the oil changes might be more expensive, you got to put a higher grade of gas in it, and all the things, like, you know, the parts cost more. So if that's not in your tax bracket, maybe you need to get you something else. It's not a problem. The other cars are nice too.
It's still gonna drive you around.
But maybe you need to get something you can afford. That's how I feel about women. You can't really get with somebody and then be like, oh, well, you know, you really don't need to even be doing all that stuff. Or like, I don't like when men try to like shape women to be these, like, you really don't even have to do that. Or
I couldn't stand.
I don't like stuff like that.
A girl, like, if you met me with a weave, and then you tell a girl like, after a couple months, they be like, oh, I don't even like when you wear all that weave and stuff. You met me wearing this weave.
Yeah.
You met me wearing this lashes.
So what is the problem?
Makeup. Oh, you don't even really need to do all that. To me, that be giving off, you don't want to keep this shit up. That's what they be giving off. You don't want to contribute. You want me to be some regular boring ass bitch that don't never wear nothing, don't never get my hair done, don't never wear my nails done. And then what you gonna say? Because what niggas do when bitches don't put themselves together?
Go cheat on your ass with a girl who wear the weave.
Go. Why you don't wear no dress no more? You don't put no lingerie on. You don't go get your nails done. You
because
don't
and that's the mind fuck. Like when women do get comfortable and she starts slanging her weave across the damn sofa,
or the wig hanging on the back of the door,
and then you find her lashes around the house and shit, and she real deal comfortable.
She stopped wearing that lingerie to bed, and now she just in that big t-shirt.
Now you mad. So that's what I'm saying. Like, can the math at all?
It would never.
Can the math?
It would never.
That's all. That's how I feel about that.
Because it don't. And this goes back to what we've been saying. People need to date folks who's for them. Date in your lane. Date the people that you are equally yoked with. If you are a low maintenance nigga, maybe you need a low maintenance woman.
Right. If you know that you like high maintenance women, you know, or whatever, just know this is what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might not want to go to this restaurant. She want to go here. Or like maybe when y'all get to know each other, at least in the courting stage, you're gonna have to pull out all the stops for her. It's probably not much you can do to impress certain girls because they've been doing all that stuff by themselves.
But the problem is a lot of men, and I saw this online where they said a lot of men don't want to impress women no more because they think that they're the prize. And let me be clear, I think that men should have confidence. I think that you should know your worth as a man. I don't think you should let no woman walk all over you and use you. But, and this is just maybe goes back to the original gender roles of the land before time. As a man, I just feel like you're supposed to pursue the woman, and that's just how I feel. Or whoever is the more masculine one in the situation, since I know you do what you do when you do how you do. Whoever is like the leader of the whatever, I think they need to be the one to like pull out all the stops, impress me, and like I remember I went out with a guy one time and he said I don't believe in impressing women, and I'm just like. So then what do you do?
Like, who are the men that say this kind of stuff?
That's going to be single for the rest of their life?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, like, when I was dating and, like, doing stuff, it's not like we went to, like, 5-star restaurants and stuff, but it was stuff that was thoughtful, or like, you know, we genuinely had a good time when we went places, or we both went somewhere we'd never been before, or he knew, he was like, oh, this is a great place, you'll like it, it's a cool vibe, cute. Like, I ain't never been nowhere with somebody and they, I won't say like they weren't trying to impress me, but they didn't make me feel like they were trying to impress me.
I know that nigga straight up told me that I don't believe in impressing women, and I'm just like,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like when I be saying on here, I feel like some men, not all of them, don't like women. That's what I mean. Because what is that? What is that to say?
Yeah, but then we'll ask you for some pussy in the next verse. That's the shit that blow me.
And then if you tell them, oh, I don't get niggas no pussy who don't impress me,
then they be like, oh, you a prostitute, huh? Yes. I'm gonna just start telling you niggas yes. I'm just gonna start saying yes, because guess what? At least you know you gotta pay to play. Being like, and a real, and I was talking to my mom about this, and she even agreed, and she 59. A real man, and this is a real player shit. This real player shit. Like an old school pimp will tell you this. Pussy ain't free. An old school pimp player will tell you that. You go talk to a 70-year-old man on the street drinking a fucking 40 or something. If he really about that shit, if he really live that life, he gonna tell you pussy ain't free.
Yeah,
young buck, it ain't free. You gonna have to come about it something. So,
and see, I think what's fucked it up is not like it's a bad thing, but I feel like in society, like because we so like sexually liberated, people do give up pussy for free.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, even though we feel like that, it's a bitch he know right now. He can call. You know what I'm saying? So I think they apply those like things to other women, and that's how they can decide in their mind, okay, she's not like that, or okay, she's not like this or not like that. But I think it's the people who do that who fuck it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I feel like some of the best pussy you can get is a woman who feels protected, who feels honored, who feels I don't want to know if I want to use the word exalted, but like, you know, I don't know what other word I can think of, but praised. Like, let me tell you, the coochie ain't gonna never be wetter than if a bitch who really fuck with you. And normally, a bitch gonna only really fuck with you when she know that she's taken care of, however that may look or be for her. So that might be you paying her bills, you whatever, or that might be you being her confidant and being the one she can call on when she needs to talk to somebody, and you drop everything for her in that moment and you listen to her, truly listen to her. So that's my thing with like this whole. I truly feel, and this just might be me because I'm a female, so I feel like maybe and I know some women do fucked up shit, but I feel like if a lot of these men got out of their own way, they would get the women that they want and get the women that they like. Not saying some women, if you would get out your own way, maybe you need to stop giving your pussy up for free, ma'am. Because I had to learn to listen if I'm being honest with y'all. You sometimes because them niggas ain't gonna if all the bitches keep fucking them and they ain't taking you out and they ain't doing this or they ain't doing the things that you want them to do, then how will they ever understand that they need to step up?
Exactly.
And as hard as that be, because y'all know I like, if y'all on the close friends, y'all know I like me some meat. But sometimes you gotta keep your legs closed if you want to get what you want. And sometimes
you do that and it don't even be worth it. So now you done got that. You done got weak dick
the other day that I wish I could have kept.
And so now you done did that and you ain't even got nothing out of it.
I mean, I got some out of it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That time. But like,
now I'm a smart hoe.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I always be thinking about stuff because I ain't gonna lie, that ain't never been my ministry. You gotta turn something in over here.
Young me was just trying to like, young me again, this be a lot of times self-esteem and the love you have for yourself as an individual. It don't even matter male or female. But a lot of times what you accept and what you put up with is a reflection of how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I was young me, 19-year-old Ebony, 18-year-old Ebony, I was still figuring out who I was as a person and loving me and everything that I brought to the table and my flaws and all that. So was I definitely giving out pussy for free just because niggas was like, hey, you cute, da 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 da, and we talked a couple. Yeah, you know, it happens. But now at my big ass age of 25, I'm not even. You will not get no pussy out of me if you ain't spent something, and it don't necessarily have to be money. You can spend time. You can spend a listening ear. You can spend whatever, but you gonna spend some. Some gonna get spent.
Yeah, that's how I feel. You gotta turn something in. I'm sorry. That's what I think. That's probably the first love language of mine because all of them really my love language. But gifts, donations is it's my favorite. And just like feeling safe, like feeling protected. If I don't feel like we good, you know, like if something, you know, then I can't even be over here so we can even do it. Like, or if I don't like your space, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. It's kind of like more mental, like, cause then I feel like you're nasty or you're lame. I'm automatically dry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it just takes more for me. I don't think it's in my ministry to do that with people because I be having like, you know,
it damn sure ain't in mine now. I and y'all know the niggas who be trying to talk to me, y'all already know I be quick with the shit like, here, look, let me just look. Come on now. Yeah. Take me out. We going out. We going out.
Yeah.
We going out. Well.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. I don't know why people think something like so amazing.
And I enjoy being alone too much. Like I'm getting to that point, that scary point of life where it's like I was telling Jessica earlier, my mom came over my house and spent the night, and I was like, never again. Like, and not because I don't want her there, but it's just like when you get used to being in your own space, alone, like truly alone. I was scared to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wake her up. Like it's just little stuff like that. That's and sweet. It's like when you used to being in your own area, it's like it's an adjustment. So I'm too comfortable alone for me to sacrifice that peace and comfort that I have for some lame ass nigga. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why not like I don't respect her, but I respect the fact that Lori Harvey can like be with somebody, recognize that it's not for her, and move on. Because I feel like, in the past, I gave people too many chances to like get it right. in the name of like, oh, then maybe they're learning and I'm not doing everything right either. And like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I admire bitches who be like, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm growing into that more and more each day. Again, when you get to a point again where you are real comfortable with your peace and your space and your energy and all of that, and you get tired of the bullshit with everybody, man, woman, child, and all that, you get to a point where you like, look, again, if you're not, and I told this to a guy I was talking to on the phone the other day, I said, I'm only interested in dating men who can take things off my plate. If you are here to add anything and make that shit heavier, I have nothing for you and you have nothing for me. I'm not interested in somebody adding shit on. I'm only interested in a man who is interested in taking shit off in all types of ways. You know?
I agree.
But, you know, like, that's it. That's it.
I agree.
Like, that's just it. That's just where I'm at. And I think that's where a lot of women are at now, because we have been, unfortunately, forced. Like, it wasn't no choice. It really wasn't. We've been forced to be the man in our lives.
Oh, all
like
the time.
That's just like I tell my mama all the time. I said, I'm tired of being the man in the family. I gotta get the luggage out the car. I gotta take the trash out. I gotta go get my mama from the rental car place. I gotta go do I'm like, goddamn, I'm tired of being your nigga.
Yeah. I mean, if we didn't, then who would? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I feel like every time people say how women are too independent, but like, I mean, who the fuck would do things then? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't know what kind of statement that is. Like, I'm just gonna let shit fall apart because a man should be doing it, but they're not. So I have to. So like, I think that's weird. But I think I think it takes a strong man, number one, to be with a strong woman, to accept that she is a strong woman. She might not necessarily need you to do everything, but I think like y'all finding a dance and like a good balance and like figuring out how y'all can serve each other is what will make your relationship strong. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes it's too much emphasis on like what other people need to do and how they need to do this and women need to do this and men don't do this. But it's like, if you just find somebody who like y'all work to serve each other, everything else will fall into place. I feel like,
and structure your relationship to work for you. I think there's a lot of also like comparisons when people get in a relationship.
Yeah, like
oh, Russell Wilson and Sierra do this, or so and so over there do this, and they do this, and they got and it's like that might not.
Is your man a NFL player, and are you a Grammy Award nominated singer? You cannot expect your life to be like theirs. I think if we put like more realistic expectations on things and like give people a little bit more grace, not all of it, but give people a little bit more grace, and then also like hold our own selves accountable, because on one end of things I feel like women, we want things out of men, but we don't always hold ourselves accountable for stuff we do, and then vice versa for men. They want things out of women and they don't hold themselves accountable for the things that they do and why women act like that and why women move how we move. You know what I'm saying? So
and I think a lot of people don't know the people they're dating, and I'm like, no, it's a lot of people out here where like y'all ain't had no real ass conversations with your partners, and I'm talking about telling that deep shit that you really ain't really never told nobody. It's the stuff you keep to yourself, because I don't see how people be like in long-term relationships or like they have been married 10 years and it's like you just now finding out your wife was raped as a child or molested. And I know there's not a timeline on that, but I think that speaks to the level of trust that has been established in that foundation in your relationship.
I would say yes and no, because it don't really have. And
that was just an example. Yeah, that was an extreme example.
Something like that don't really have anything to do with the other person,
but it's not the way y'all interact.
Yeah, if the way y'all interact is not good, then of course they don't feel safe enough to tell you stuff like that or just to express anything to you. Like I have a problem with like just communicating in general. Because when I feel like it's about to be confrontation, which I don't like confrontation, I'm just gonna excuse myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. So with me, I had to learn to speak up more and really speak my mind. Now the flip side is when you start doing that, motherfuckers is upset. But here we are. But like it's not really like their job to like make you tell them stuff. I had to learn that too, because sometimes I used to feel like I would ask my boyfriend questions and he would be like, I really don't want to talk about that. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Because for me, I'm an open book. Clearly. Whatever you ask me, I'm going to tell you the whole truth. So like it like learning how other people work and how sometimes they have to like deal with that on their own before they tell you. I feel like I don't know, you just have to give people time. But also that's communication, knowing that like they just need some time. It's not like they don't want to tell me, they're just dealing with it. And that's what I mean by like giving people grace, because sometimes you can't always take stuff so personal, like it's something that you did, because sometimes it really just don't have nothing to do with you. It's like this person dealing with their whole like years or however long of feelings, and you want them to just like spill their guts to you. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? I really had to learn that. But as I feel like the longer you're with somebody, the more and more you should feel like your communication get. Like every year, I feel like we learn more and more about each other. Or like I'd be like, oh, that's why he be doing it, or whatever. But I don't think that we could have did that at just 1 year. I don't think we could.
Well, I think there should be like and this is coming from like, y'all know I don't got nobody, but I'm just saying like, I think that a lot of, and this is me saying because I've talked to like men who are divorced and men who have been married, and they'll even say like, we didn't like, again, they didn't have that like, they're real where like, I know I can come to you and I can tell you whatever the fuck, like I think that a lot of that's what's missing in a lot of things. Why people don't like mesh, because you, like you said, there needs to be a level of trust, and I don't think it's gonna come in the first year. But I think that you know whether or not it's possible.
Yeah, I do think
within the first year. You know, when somebody like there's potential for growth. Let me put it that way. You can tell when there's potential for growth, and then there's some people who are like, I'm not like, no, this is some like
this ain't gonna work.
I'm gonna keep this shit to me.
This ain't gonna work. I can't tell them that.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna have no emotions.
You do know like what your partner can and can't handle. That's why I like when you listen to podcasts or like the Reddit stories or whatever, and they be like, should I tell my husband that I did such and such and such? And they be like, girl, if you done gone on this long and you already know he gonna act, don't say nothing, take it to the grave. Because I do feel like you should know how your partner gonna react to stuff. But I just think I think sometimes your communication can get better like after y'all gone through something together, or like say you going through stuff on your end, like maybe with your job, or like you have to have like opportunities for y'all to grow closer, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like it, like times when you have to put your communication to work. Because if y'all always like everything always good all the time, then y'all might not always be having those like deep conversations. Or like I feel like we've grown a lot just from conflict. Because now we can really like get real. Like this what I really meant, and this why you piss me off. And I feel like we be going. You know how Jill Scott was like, and why did I get married? I feel so free. I feel that's how I be feeling afterwards. I'm like, I feel so much better after that. So I think it's like a build up, I think. But also, let me say this, and then we can wrap it up because I know I'm getting long. I think people should work on being friends first.
Yes.
Because like when it's your home girl or whatever, your homeboy, you'll tell each other anything.
Yeah.
Like when it's your friend, like your friends probably know more about you sometimes or all the time than your
shit right now that my
does.
friends will know that my husband. Well, let me not say my husband. I'll probably tell my husband after we get married. Not before. Hell no. It's a couple. It's about one or two things that I never say until after we get married. But that's because when you learn how niggas act, you adapt. That's why when women say don't never tell a nigga if you cheat on him, I stand 10 toes down on that shit.
Stand beside
I would never, as a woman, and I'm talking to other women out here. I don't know if you're listening and watching this.
Turn your volume up.
But I mean this with my whole entire left and right titty. Do not tell a nigga if you cheat on him. I'm telling y'all they can't handle it. Y'all look at these celebrity couples. Most of these celebrity couples, when the foreman cheat or something, it be the whole dismay. Unless you J-Lo or some shit. Like that shit does not work. And that's because she doing hoodoo. Stay young. Like it just don't do it. I'm telling you, you will lose your man. That man will not love you. He ain't gonna look at you the same because at the end of the day, men look at women as property. And I know that's a whole nother topic for another day. But don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that. You gotta know what your partner can take. But I do think people should work on like building some kind of friendship first. But I guess it depends on how y'all meet. Because I'm fortunate where like me and my boyfriend met where we kind of became friends first, and we didn't just like hop out the gate and start dating. So we had time to like get to know each other. So by the time, or we already had like a comfortability, you know what I'm saying, with each other. So talking about certain things was easy because it's like I know you. So if you like meet somebody and y'all just start talking like right off the bat, and it's the premise of like dating, I think it can be hard to maybe like get there because y'all started talking to date, and you don't know, you kind of have like your walls and stuff are different.
And we all know we kind of like when we know we're trying to date somebody. When you really interested in somebody, you are trying to impress them.
Yes,
you don't tell them
everything.
You don't act a certain way, maybe that you would normally act because you don't want them to perceive it the wrong way or take it the wrong way or whatever.
Correct.
So yeah, I agree with that. And honestly, I'm gonna say this too. I think you have some of the best sex with somebody that you was friends with first. I only say this. I'm just saying.
I can agree.
Y'all ain't gotta listen to me, but I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
I can agree.
You know. So
I'm definitely not putting this part in the story.
You said what?
I'm not putting this part in the story.
Oh.
Because my dad will be watching our TikTok.
I was like, what? But yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. You know, you have some of the best sex with somebody you friends with because it's more comfortability with your friends. But we gonna end it on that note, y'all.
Yes, girl.
Shout out to y'all though, and I know we say that every episode, but really,
we really mean it,
y'all, because y'all ran that last video up on YouTube. I don't know what we said, maybe because we told y'all to run it up, so y'all ran it up. So run this one up too. But y'all have been like super engaged. We've been looking at the analytics the last few days, and I mean,
it's been doing so well.
Just over the last from January to now, since we've been doing the YouTube, and since we've really taken full creative reins over everything that we've done, just like the growth that we've seen, that we've seen has been amazing. So we just want to say thank y'all. We are starting to get comments on some of the videos and comments on the reels, and TikTok. So we just love y'all. We appreciate y'all for continuing to support us. Keep supporting us. Share this. Tell your friends about it. You know, run it back. You know, post clips. You know, I'm one of them people who I post clips of other people's podcasts all the time. So if you're watching us and it's something that resonates, screen record it, post it, tag us. Like, we appreciate y'all. Like to see the growth, to start out from nothing, and when you're starting to see a little something, you just be like, oh my god.
Y'all don't even know. We get so excited over nothing. We get so excited.
But I think when you celebrate the small wins, when the big stuff happens, it's gonna be like even more important. Like in a couple of months, we're gonna hit 100 episodes, and that's just gonna be like something crazy to think about. That we have literally sat down together and did 100 episodes on top of already having like a 5-year friendship. It's like, dang.
Milestone.
We really been doing this.
Yeah.
So just big shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on all our platforms. It's always down below. Follow me on my personal pages at The Real Albany Ayana on IG and at _Albany Ayana _ on Twitter.
And you can find me Jessie or at Jessie JESSI _ Monique MONIQUE, and it's 2 E's on Twitter, 1 E on Instagram. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We love y'all. Yes. We love doing this. And we'll see you on the next episode, baby.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, please. Might need your bulletproof vest in Birmingham, because baby.
At this point, you just need a buddy, a travel buddy. Don't go
okay, I need a whole bodyguard. Hell going on. Bye, y'all.
Bye.